Philadelphia Eagles. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Stadium before they built the new one. Yeah. 180. I mean, even though I'm an Eagles fan, I do know my history with the NFL.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this will be caught at the 30.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lock.
Y'all let me challenge that. Y'all will not listen.
They can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
No, the penalty should be on. That's the one thing I don't.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. First carry for James Conner. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
On second down now, it's Howard. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run from the pistol with Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line. 198.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz, and that is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Now watch 1. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Nice, sweetheart.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Woo! Thank you. I tried to put that in the corner of the end zone. Woo! I will take it. Damn.
But once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Peters did not hold the fucking block.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Running from the gun with Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Throwing is Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Oh, my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Ready? Like 30. Check 53. All right.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
No, I'm still here. I just had to pull my mic out real quick because everything was coming out garbled for some reason. And it's still doing it. I'm not sure why.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Big stop, D. Big stop.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Number 53, Mike 53. Hey, watch the swing.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, tight. He's coming. Easy.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Black 20. 53. I'm coming out to you.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got 2, but that was enough as and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
That's 34 to nothing that, like, I done gave you. Like, this, yeah, we can't keep doing this. We can't. That's the problem.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Now, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Completes it to Aguilar. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Here we go on 4th down with Wynn.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Alert, alert! Let's go, let's go.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
Got it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
You better bring. I'm letting you know.
Now Ben going to give this one to Counter. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
Mike. 180. Mike. Hey, here we go.
They'll run on first down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here we go, here we go. Like 5.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
On the run is Counter. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
But no takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Check. Hey, switch gears.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead extends. It's 15-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. That's caught by Howard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The tackle there by Mark Barron. From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A give to Howard. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And Jeffrey's got it. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker T.J. Watt there on the coverage. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Again, it's Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On first and goal, Howard. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way.
Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 4 yards on the touchdown grab, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking sideline, incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And his pass incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now it's counter. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Check 15. Check 15. Check 16.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job. Way to knock it down.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Roethlisberger. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2.
What we got?
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I'm here. I had to go to the...
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Yeah, I took a nap for 6 hours. I didn't realize I was that damn tired.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Here we go. 198. Watch 98. 98. Hey, Haywood. Go through the street. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. This by 7. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Black. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Throwing now is Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 47 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And
this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
I could have went past up the house while he caught it. And then went up and throw this one. Like, yo, good games. Good games. If you're on tomorrow, we'll play again.
Like 80. 53. Mike.
I'm home.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she